Where do you focus your attention when there's a challenge, a problem, trouble? Hello, my name's Chet Davis, and this is Reflections. I'm an optimist. I can't help it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I just am an optimist. My upbringing, my parents, life has made me that way. Now, I've had my share of challenges, as you have too, likely, but I choose to remain focused on the things that are positive. But things do pop up. Things do happen. There are challenges, whether they're related to health or finances or family or relationships or work or whatever it is, we're confronted with challenges and problems. That's the way it goes. And so I wanted to spend a moment today focusing on the things that we should focus on when we encounter those troubles, those problems. I remember the late comedian George Carlin had a routine, and he talked about, he wondered why in the world was the word flammable printed in big letters on petroleum trucks, on gasoline trucks. Is that was so when you're spinning out of control at 65 miles an hour towards the gasoline truck, you know what the end is going to be like. But, in spite of the humor, I think there's something to that. And I want to encourage you to break away from that which we tend to do, and that is we focus on the problem. We focus on the challenge. We focus on the trouble. So instead of focusing on that gasoline truck, focus on the place away from the gasoline truck. I learned this years ago. There was a time in my life when I was looking for extra money, and I actually was a licensed traffic violator school instructor, TVIS. All right? And that's a story for another time. But one of the things I learned in preparing to help people remember, rekindle, or learn for the first time, rules of the road and traffic safety and all that, it was from the Bob Bondurant School of Performance Driving. And people paid a lot of money to get a hands-on experience where they would learn how to drive perfectly. And I think a lot of the people were chauffeurs for heads of state and CEOs and important people to protect them when they were driving. And one of the things that I still remember to this day was a focus that if you're spinning out of control, heading toward a brick wall, it is often human nature for us to think about, oh my gosh, the brick wall, I'm going to hit the brick wall, I'm spinning towards the brick wall. But Bob Bondurant School of Performance Driving taught that what you want to do, what you need to do, is look for a gap away from the wall. Look for the place you want to be rather than the place you don't want to be. And curiously, our mind, our spirit, our body will do everything in its power to get us to the place we want to be instead of the place we don't want to be. But we have to focus on that. And it's easy for us to think or to focus, to perseverate, deliberate on the problem, on the trouble, on the challenge, on the difficulty, rather than the absence of difficulty. And I know it's not easy. Some of you may be struggling terribly right now, and I don't mean to make light of it, but when you have the opportunity, focus on the thing that you want to be. Focus on health, focus on safety, focus on prosperity, focus on happiness, focus on positive relationships, and do everything in your power, in your being, to move your body, to move your life to that thing you want to be instead of the trouble, the difficulty, the challenge that you don't want to deal with. So that's our challenge this week, is to strive to work hard at focusing on thinking about working towards becoming the things we want to be in our life. My name's Chet Davis, and this has been Reflections. I encourage you now to go out and for yourself and those people around you, choose to make it a great day.